Skal jeg være helt ærlig?
Det er lørdag, og du hører på Yasmin.
God lørdag alle sammen. Mitt navn er Yasmin, og du hører på Helt Ærlig. Sangen du nettopp hørte på er High Life, Low Life av Chris Abolade. Jeg har en special guest in the building i dag.
Yes, man.
Jeg har Aligo i studio. Aligo, han er engelsk, så derfor så er hele dagens sending på engelsk. So welcome, Aligo.
Very nice to be here.
Yeah, what's up?
I'm good, you know. It's drumming, you know, I've never been out here. This far away from Oslo, but
it is.
I made it.
It's about 30 minutes with the train, right?
Yeah, it's chill, it's chill.
And then still walking?
Yeah, but it's cool.
Yeah.
I got to see the town a little bit.
You did?
Be a tourist.
Yeah, at nighttime? No. Oh my god, at daytime.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
It's like evening.
But we got a lot to talk about today.
Yes.
And it's mostly about you. Because the people listening wants to get to know you, not only as an artist, but as a person as well. But at this show, we have one policy. And everyone that listens to the show knows the policy. Do you know what it is?
Hold up. Helt Ærlig, bro.
Right, it is to be helt ærlig, also to be honest. Right, so you have to quit the bullshit. We don't have time for bullshit here.
Bless.
So you can be as savage as you want.
Okay, word.
And say whatever you want.
Thanks.
But you have to be honest.
Sounds good.
Okay?
I'm ready.
Cool.
I'm ready.
You ready?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh,
let's get it.
I've seen you've been ready because you're making waves in the hip-hop culture in Oslo, right?
Some would say.
Yeah, but you do. You know, and the waves that you come with, they come all the way from Ottawa, right? That's where you're from.
Yeah, but I've lived all over Canada, you know what I mean? So
you have?
Yeah, so that's what makes my, you know, my language, my accent a little bit different, you know what I mean? Like I've lived in the States, you know, as a kid. I've lived in Toronto, I've lived in the West Coast of Canada. So keeping it all Helt Ærlig. Ottawa is what I represent, but I'm not just from there, you know? So my sound doesn't just come from Canada, it's come from, you know, the West Coast, come from the East Coast, down south as well. So, you know, it's like a blend.
Yeah.
It's a blend.
So that's kind of your cultural background.
Yeah. Definitely.
But
I mean, I'm African too, obviously, so that helps.
Obviously.
With the cultural side of things, but yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. But when did you start doing music? Was it when you were a kid?
I mean, like professionally and everything like that, like probably like a year and a half, 2 years. But like I've always had like, you know, I was in a band. I used to play the drums.
Really?
I used to, yeah.
You were the drum boy?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So that's how I got my rhythm. And then, you know, I played the trumpet, you know, when I was in like high school, like elementary. And then
did you go to band camp?
I mean, yeah, there was a little bit of that too. I don't want to admit it, but yeah.
What happened in the band camp?
It stays in band camp.
That's
so,
right.
You know what I mean? But it was chill. You know, as a kid, I was always kind of like the artsy, weird one. You know what I mean? I was friends with everybody, but I was never like the popular kid or whatever. You know what I mean? Like I was really always centered around music. So, you know, about 2 years ago is when I decided to take it seriously and just like pursue the rapping, because I used to freestyle like everywhere, like at parties, when I'm chilling with friends, in front of my dad at home, you know, for no reason, just freestyling all the time. And then I just realized, okay, you know, I might as well just, you know, like pursue my dream because I care about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's dope. Yeah. But how do you feel that your music has been received by the Norwegian people?
I mean, yeah, like I feel like there's been a good response. I haven't gotten like any like, you know, harsh, like anybody's backing away from it.
No, because you have like a smart flow in your music, you know, with the mellow beats and everything.
Yeah, I'm very attentive. Like I make sure like everything, you know, there's a plan behind everything.
Yeah.
And lyrically, I spend a lot of time on that because I got a lot of people back in Canada that are gonna, you know, they'll get pissed if I don't, you know, focus on what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
That's true.
I gotta make sure the lyrics are on point. You know what I mean? And that might be tough for the Norwegian culture to kind of grasp onto.
Yeah.
But no, I feel like it's been a good climb, you know, because I've been putting out music for a year. Yeah. And like now I'm like.
But that's not a long time.
No, it's
because
not.
your music is, I like it. I think it's dope, you know, and it sounds really professional. It's not like, you don't. When I listen to it, I don't think that, okay, this guy, he started a year ago.
Right.
I'd be like, okay, this guy, he's been doing music his whole life,
Right,
and he's,
right.
you know.
Well, I have, you know what I mean? It's just like, just with the rapping and being the one that's in the front of the stage instead of at the back, you know?
Yeah.
But I've always had the rhythm. I've always been a part of the music scene in some way or another, so. And I used to put together playlists for people.
You did?
You know what I mean? I used to make, like, you know, playlists on a USB and, like, sell them at school and,
No.
like, you know, show
You
all
know,
my friends.
Really, I saw a post on Facebook
Yeah.
that you posted
Yeah.
that said, you
while
know,
ago.
well, listen. It said, DM me if you want some beats.
Right.
Do you make beats for other people?
I mean, no, I
No,
I don't make beats.
no, but that's what it said.
But I
That's
got
what
a
you
lot,
wrote,
though.
right?
Yeah, but I got a lot, though.
Yeah.
It's all my boys, you know, homies, and, like, I just spent so much. That's funny that you say that, though. But I spent a lot of time in the studio, you know, with homies and stuff like that, and I know a lot of cats that, you know, pay attention to their beats, you know.
Yeah.
And they deserve respect, you know what I mean? So when people are, like, you know, trying to get beats for free or whatever, it's like, nah, like, you know, you got to support the producer, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he's, like, behind the scenes, he's doing all the work for us.
That's true.
And they don't get their name, like, you know what I mean? It's not in the title or whatever, so, you know what I mean? Your producers need that respect.
That's true. You dropped this single a year ago, right? The Outlet. Tell me about it.
Yes. So it was my first single.
Yeah.
Kind of reminiscent. That was around the time that, you know, I was really, like, trying to get into the music scene. A little bit scared, a little bit nervous, you know what I mean? But, like, hungry as ever, you know? Really confident. And, like, I remember I had, like, a lot of songs, and I was trying to figure out, like, which one I wanted to do, like, as my first single to, like, give to people. And I remember, like, it was like, damn, like, I don't know which one to choose from and everything like that, but this one had, like, such a good message, you know? And I went into the studio, and we worked on it super fast, and my energy towards it was just like, yo, the message was about self-worth, you know?
Yeah.
And building yourself up from the ground up and just telling yourself, you know, you can do it, you know what I mean? And I've recognized the message in that is something that I can give to the people as well, you know what I mean? So, and actually not a lot of people know this, but the last line on the hook where I go, you know, I'm breaking out, let my voice be heard, that's where I got the outlet from, you know, outlet, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
You know what I mean? So I put that together so that people can put the pieces together.
That's smart.
And, you know, develop themselves. So that was, like, for me, that was, like, all right, cool. That's what I'm going to do in terms of, like, my first single. And, like, I don't know, it picked up. It got me on the national rap show. It got me, like, some sponsorship deal with Red Bull. It got
Yeah,
me
that's true.
Yeah.
Because
So,
you have a sponsorship with Red Bull now.
yeah,
right?
and that's, like, that's one of my biggest, you know, accomplishments yet. You know what I mean? Just because of how much they support me and, you know, legitimize what I'm doing. And that's because they saw that, you know, this person isn't just rapping about, you know, I don't know, whatever, you know, whatever.
Yeah,
You know
but
what I mean?
where
It's like,
did they pick you up? Like, where did they hear your song? And
I mean, yeah, they saw my video, I think. And that's crazy because my video is hella low budget. Like, we just shot it, I remember, in different parts of the city. Shout out to Sim, though. That's, like, a real one. That's a real brother of mine.
Yeah.
And, yeah, because he's always there supporting me. But, yeah, we put that together, like, really quick. And then I remember I flew to Paris, you know, the next week. So we had to save our money because, you know what I mean? So we did that shit hella cheap. We just put it out, but they hit us up. And they were like, yo, what's good? You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
definitely,
that's dope.
yeah.
But where did you take the picture to your single? The Outlet. It's in the barbershop.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's Edge Barbershop.
Yeah.
That's the hella fancy one with the whole, like, with the bike on the wall.
Yeah, because there's a lot of them in Oslo, but
punching
there's
bag.
only one that's like the fancy one,
And
right?
you know what's fucked up about that place?
What?
Haircuts are like 600 kroner. So I walked in there because it was hella fancy. And I was like, yo, like, I'm trying to shoot a video here. And he's like, all right, cool. And then he gave me the cut. And then I was, like, talking to the lady, like, trying to, you know, get a discount or something. I just shot a fucking video here. And they're like, nah, it's 600. I'm like, damn, like, and that's the only cost. Anyways, but, like,
No, but
you know how
that's true.
Macklemore did that shit, like, balling on a budget or whatever, that shit, the thrift shop joint. Like, that's what we were trying to be on.
Oh,
But
so you got
fucking-
inspired by that.
Then I went to the fucking hair clipper place.
Yeah.
Got fucked up, so, so didn't work out.
But you got a cool picture though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was cool. It was fun. You
It
know what
made
I mean?
the single.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. But like,
because also to
Yeah.
kind of explain that the reason why it was done at the barbershop
yeah,
because some of the best conversations happen at the barbershop.
that's true.
So that was kind of the little, I'm sliding messages in all over the place, but it's cool.
But I feel like boys, they connect on at the barbershop, while
Definitely.
girls are at the saloon and they're like,
Yeah.
oh my god, you're doing your nails as well?
Right.
Yeah, okay, me too.
Right.
Oh my god, man, you're cutting your hair as well? Yeah, man, me too. What are you doing? What are you
Yeah.
getting, like this fade
Yeah,
or
the
what?
fade. You know about the fade?
Yeah.
With the taper?
Oh my god.
You know about that?
Yeah, I do.
Say,
I've
the
seen it.
real one.
I've seen it. Doesn't mean I support it, but
Oh, you don't support fades?
yeah, I do.
Oh, you gotta
It's
support
nice,
the fade.
but I don't support the ones that like have these stripes in
That's
the back.
what I got. You hate
No,
them?
let me look at your head.
I got a little bit of something.
No,
like-
you don't.
No?
No, you got a normal fade. You know
Okay.
the ones that like you have like this. I don't know what it's called.
With like the Adidas.
Yeah, almost.
Call it the tiger stripe.
But it's like you do something
Yeah.
artsy on your head,
Right,
with the
right.
haircut. And I'm like, sometimes it's a bit too much, but sometimes it can be cool though.
Yeah, for me, when you
Yeah.
put like a basketball back there or like
Yeah, it's-
some type of shit, I'm like, yo,
Yeah, but that's
take
what
it
I
easy,
mean.
man. Just go draw something. Like, don't be out here putting it on your head.
I'm more like, okay, just go get a tattoo or
Right.
something.
I
Just-
mean, damn, that's
yeah.
you're encouraging kids to go get tattoos
No,
instead of fades.
that's not what I'm
Yasmin,
saying.
That's not the message we're trying to pass them. Helt Ærlig.
Helt ærlig, I ain't got any tattoos.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't.
I got a couple.
Okay, bye. I'm just
Say
kidding.
peace.
But really, okay,
Right.
you just graduated, right? You just got a degree from BI Norwegian Business School.
Strike. No,
No,
I still got one more semester.
really?
Yeah.
I thought you were done.
I feel like I'm done.
Yeah.
Like I feel like
That's
it's
what-
already.
that's what we
I'm
all
not
do.
even going to class no more. I'm not going.
No.
Don't tell nobody. But
So you're encouraging people to quit school?
don't put it back on
quit.
me. Nah, get your degree, finish school. Everybody finish school. You know what I mean? But it's just like I've been focusing on my album right now. You know what I mean? So
Because now you're a rapper.
I'm like a package. I'm like a Big Mac meal. You feel me?
Mm.
It's like you got the classic French fries. That's like the school and everything. But you also got a tasty ass Big Mac. You know what I mean? And you also got a drink. I just got to figure out what the drink is.
But
the music is the Big Mac.
you're not the garlic fries, because they're
What's garlic
better.
fries?
You've never tasted garlic fries?
From McDonald's? Nope.
No, not from McDonald's though.
From where?
I don't know.
She's saying garlic fries. She doesn't even know where it's
No,
from.
but it's from a restaurant. But I don't remember the name though.
Yo,
That's it.
go to because I go to BI, right? You
Yeah.
know the Nidal and Briggery. It's like right across the street.
Yeah.
They got like truffle fries.
Mhm.
That shit is fucking crazy. I'm
Mhm.
telling you, truffles is the future, man.
Oh.
If you know truffles,
I've
you can
heard
make
about it, but I
millions.
never tasted it.
$1 million truffles, man.
Yeah.
I got truffles for days.
So you went from or you're still studying at BI, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
And then being a rapper is like a part-time job, or is it opposite? Like
I
the
look at
study
it like-
thing is a part-time thing.
like I don't know. I feel like I'm capable of multitasking. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I can balance doing both at the same time and do them both 100%.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like
Okay.
I still get good grades in school and I still make good music. So
And
I'm
you
not,
still have time for family and friends and your
for
girlfriend
sure,
and everything.
For sure, all of that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's okay. Okay.
I'm applying for masters. Ain't nobody can tell me that I can't do shit. I'm
Do
gonna
that.
I'm gonna
Do
do
that.
everything.
Preach. Okay.
We can do
We-
anything.
We can do anything. That's it.
Helt ærlig, bro.
But tax Norwegian.
Okej, jag ska pröva jag ska pröva snacka norsk med dig. Skjønner du, jeg kommer fra Canada,
Mhm.
så jeg skjønner mye norsk. Det var ingenting for meg.
Nei.
Og så
Du har din første EP som kommer snart.
album, ikke EP.
Album.
Fordi jeg har en bra konsept.
Ja.
Jeg fikser så mye bra stemning og flowen og bra beats, liksom. Så det er heftig flammer. Altså.
Oh my god, no, okay. Okay, you have to do it in
Slasse,
English.
Hele norske gamen.
It sounds like you came to Norway like 2 days ago.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I
like
think
you're
it's 'cause
coming
the camera
in,
on
you
me.
know.
If you give me a couple beers and stuff, I got the Norwegian on lock.
Really?
I promise.
Next time I'll get the beer. What do you think that we can expect from you in the near future? Like from
In terms of music or in terms of like
music.
with the music, I'm gonna
You
drop.
want to do like you want to play with different kind of vibes, or still doing the same?
Oh
or?
yeah, I'm experimenting.
Yeah.
I'm experimenting with this album that I'm about to drop. It's like when people like it's an EP, right? Because it's 7 songs, but to me it's an album.
Yeah.
Because the way that I put it together, the concepts and the way that I put together the beats and the way I put together, you know what I mean, like the whole derivative, like how you drive through the album from start to finish. Because you really need to just listen to the whole thing from start to finish. You'll see somebody, like you'll see the message in it, you'll see the growth in it, you know. And the whole point is to lead you to this ultimate point where I just destroy everything, every concept or structure of how you would put together music. Or how you would put together, you know, like time, like all of it, like space, like just, I'm not even going to get into it now, but I just twisted and turned and bent the entire way that you can look at how somebody can put together music. Yeah. And then I package it to you and I deliver it to you in a nice way. And I gift wrap it.
In a nice gift
you
wrap
know what
it,
I mean?
you know?
Yeah. Excuse me, I'm fucking, I got cough drops in my mouth. You know,
you got a bad cold over there.
Oh, I'm good though.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
But you also have your song called "Fish Love" with Kipplemore.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a dope one,
man.
Oh my god.
That's the young boy. Yo, he's crazy, man. He's a genius, yo. Like on some crazy real shit. Like this kid's 19.
He's 19?
He's 19 and he does whatever he wants.
Wow.
He does whatever he wants with that producing shit.
Yeah.
So back when I was saying shout out to the producers, like Kipplemore produces, and he knows how to get his name out there, you know? So
yeah, because when I saw that it was like Fish Love with Aligo and Kipplemore, I was like, okay, I'm gonna hear another voice.
Right.
But you don't.
Nah.
You hear you.
Yeah.
And that's a nice thing that you put his name on, even though we don't hear him.
Right, but it's his song actually.
It is.
And then he just came to me with the concept and like the beat and everything. And I remember it was in the summer and I heard it and I was like, yo, this is cool. This is jamming. But he's like, but why do you want me on there? Like, I'm a rapper that's going off of these instrumentals that are completely different than this. And he's like, no, I think you could bring that flavor. He's like, I think you can sing. I was like, you've never seen me sing. How do you know? He's like, I think you could do something. And he brought me in and, you know, we had like 2-3 sessions. It was done. And it was just like, it was a vibe like the whole time. And we worked on other records too. So he's going to be on my project as well.
Yeah, on the new album.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because I saw the video on YouTube on this song. Yeah. And I could feel the vibe, you know? You're just walking through there.
When we in the studio, it's just getting into that space. And it's just like, damn, like I never thought about that Fish Love. Because the concept of it is like when you be thinking about, you know, let's say you're at a restaurant, you know, with a nice gentleman. You know, and he's treating you right. He's like, yo, do you like fish? And you're like, yo, I love fish. You know, I like going to the store eating fish. And then he's like, you know, do you really love fish though? Because you out here buying it, cooking it, like slicing it up and eating it. So then he's asking you now, well, are you gonna do the same to me? When you find out that you love him, are you just gonna cut him and disrespect him and treat him wrong and eat him up? Like, you know what I mean? So you can be thinking that you love him, but in truth, you know what I mean? You disrespecting him and you're not treating him well. But you still, from the core of yourself, think that you love that person. But look around, like take a step back and look at it, like you can be treating that person really wrong. So that's why it's like, you know.
Oh my God, you're a smart motherfucker. Oh my God. No, but really.
Yeah.
No one have ever thought of it like that.
We need to.
know.
Yeah, no, we need to look better at how we love each other and how we treat each other in this world and in this life, because we only get to do it once.
That's
you know?
true.
So I'm just trying to, you know, spread the fruits.
Now we're going to listen to your song Fish Love
Bless.
by Aligo and Kipplemore. We're going to talk about something really special right now.
Yeah.
You know what it is? You want to guess?
I'm a bad guesser.
No, you can't look at my notes. You can't
I'm
do
trying to
that.
peek.
That's cheating.
You know, I need
That's
glasses
cheating.
anyway, so I'm
No,
looking, but I'm not
but
gonna get nothing out of
Valentine's Day
it. Oh
is
yeah.
coming
I
to
was
give
actually
us
gonna guess
pain
that.
in the ass or good loving vibes. You know, no, but it's either one. You know, it can give you like pain in the ass
True.
if you're single and alone or
I
someone
guess.
broke your heart.
Right.
But it's also some good loving vibes if you're with someone you love or someone you care for. You know, so it's both.
Definitely.
Don't you think?
Yeah, it's give
You're
and
like,
take.
oh no.
It's give and
what
take.
i-
Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely. You're right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For those people that, you know, aren't in a relationship, you know what I mean? I hope that, you know, Valentine's Day doesn't even mean really anything.
No, that's it because
It's like whatever.
it's like literally a normal day.
I'm going to the movies with my girl, so we gonna be chilling.
You're
And
gonna
I'm-
be chilling.
And I'm gonna dress up in like African clothes, so it's like Wakanda themed or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
Oh
gonna
my
be
God.
killing it.
that's so much fun.
Yeah.
Shit. No, but it's also a nice day to do something special if you like never do something with your boyfriend or a girlfriend.
True.
It's a nice day to like do something and set the date that
Yeah.
okay, it's Valentine's Day.
I'm not the best guy in the world. Like, I'm not the best person ever. Like, don't get me wrong.
Uh-huh.
But like, you know, if Valentine's Day is like such a huge thing for your relationship, y'all need to do more.
Yeah,
Like,
but I think
you know
it's-
what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, get out more, like a little bit, just a little bit more. If like Valentine's Day is like, oh my God, it's Valentine's Day, like chocolates and the roses and everything. That's cute, that's cool, and
Yeah.
you know, that's really dope. But like, if that's the only time other than her birthday that he's actually doing something,
Then you
fish
have-
love.
Yeah, fish love. Oh, fish love.
Drop it.
That's it.
Do you have the
Drop
bomb? Do you have the
drop
bomb?
the mic.
Boom, you know, there you go,
That's it.
the flex bomb.
No, but you see like a lot of these sad memes on
Yeah.
Facebook and everything, like, oh, it's Valentine's Day, I'm single, blah,
Right.
blah, blah.
I
You know,
mean,
it's kind of sad though, but
you should
still.
like, people should embrace whatever space they're in life. Fuck it.
yeah. No, but I think that if you
Fuck it.
if you
know
have
what I mean?
if you're with someone you love, then you should be loving him every day or her every
Right.
day. Not only on
Facts.
Valentine's Day. You have to care for her or
Facts.
him, and you have to do the same things you would do on Valentine's Day on every other day.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's where we got it.
That's
But you're
where
still
we
going
at.
to the movies though.
I'm going to the movies because
That's a nice thing.
you know, Black Panther happens to come out at the same time.
Yeah.
You know, shout out to Kendrick on that soundtrack. Gee,
That's a fucking
That was
dope
crazy.
album.
that came out today.
Oh, I
was
know.
listening to it all day.
We just listened to one of his songs.
Yo, the Bloody Waters joint is dope.
Yeah, the Big
The
Shot.
Big Shot is dope. I'm calling it now. And the Black Panther joint, the first one,
Yeah.
is good too. It's alright though.
Yeah.
All the Stars with SZA. I remember my girl was hating on it like mad crazy. But
Why?
that shit. Well, I'm always like putting her onto music. She
I'm
gonna
gonna call
hate that
her.
I'm saying that right
Yeah.
now. But
Tootie. We got
name
you.
dropping you. But nah. But for real though, like that joint is crazy to me. That's gonna be the one that's like at the end of the movie when the movie closes out.
Yeah.
All the stars are closer. All the stars are.
That's true.
Baby, my like that.
But you need one. You need a song like that on the album. You know?
For me,
No, not for you.
Oh.
They for the movie. They
I'm-
need a song like that.
me
You
too
can.
though.
You can. Yeah. You too though.
I should try it.
But you
Try
can
to get
only
something
have
like
like
that.
the rap thing and you know
Right.
like the. You know, you have to have something
Nah,
that's
but
popping. That's
This is
like
a perfect
this is
segue.
what's popping
Nah,
right now.
For my album, you know,
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys know Nedja.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Or I do.
Nedja just dropped a song with Kiplamore
Mm-hmm.
called Comfort Zone.
Nadia is an artist for the ones that doesn't
Yes,
know. She's a
for
new
the ones
fresh
who
artist.
Should know.
Yeah, you should know now.
You should know at this point.
Yeah, keep
And
going.
She's popping. She's gonna come through and really set the tone for like, you know, there's already female artists out here,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? But she's gonna really come through and do some great things.
Mm-hmm.
So she's gonna be on my project too.
Yeah, because I heard one of her songs, or you should collab
Hmm
on SoundCloud.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Moving fast. You
Yeah,
know?
that's a nice one.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna also shout out Oslo Records because they had a huge hand in. Fix is like the CEO.
Yeah.
He executive produced the whole thing. bless up to you, bro. Salutes, you know what I mean? They actually got a crazy project coming out. So, like, I really want everybody to, like, check what they got coming. Because, yo, if my shit work, like, they shit got to work, too. You know what I mean?
Damn. From there, we're going to listen to Amanda Delara. Do you know her?
Yo.
All
right, cool. So I know
Shout out.
everybody. Amanda Delara. No. I need a minute or two to talk about her.
Okay, you
In
get
the
it.
game.
You get it after this song.
Okay.
After this song.
Fuck.
Now let's play We Don't Run From
Amanda
Anyone.
Delara, shout out. Okay.
We just heard We Don't Run From Anyone by Amanda Delara.
Ain't no statue for a critic.
Hey.
Yo, honestly, Amanda Delara, yo, much respect to you. You're one of those people that's up there. I think she's top 5 in the game right now.
Yeah, she's a strong lady.
For
Wow,
real,
her
for
voice,
real.
goddamn, and she got the smart lyrics as well.
She deserves it.
Yeah.
She deserves everything she got.
It's like deep from the heart.
And she's like one of the nicest people I've ever met
I know,
Like-
she's so nice.
in life, like ever.
Yeah, but she's so honest.
Yo, for real.
You know?
For real,
Gen-
like genuinely, like
Yeah.
good person.
She doesn't
you know?
want to do any harm.
And her whole family, like I remember I was like watching her show. I was at her show, and like it was literally her mom and her grandma next to me, like in the middle of the crowd. It wasn't like VIP or nothing. It was like middle of the crowd. Her grandma's turning up.
She's like, hey.
Her grandma was
And she doesn't
feeling
even
it.
speak Norwegian.
For real.
She
and
doesn't.
And then after the show, everybody was like coming up and giving her grandma a hug. So I thought that was super dope.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah.
She's gonna get more fans than Amanda.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
her grandma. To be like, oh, hey. No.
She gonna be signing autographs.
But
Yeah.
like seriously, what would be your dream? Okay. When it comes to music, what's your dream?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I think for people to, no. I think it would be to be able to do this for the rest of my life.
Mhm. That's
I
what
don't-
they all say.
Right, but
Right.
I don't do it. Yeah, we're gonna be honest. I don't do this for money. I don't do it for fame. I don't even do it for my family. I think my family gonna be fine. They're smart, intelligent people that are gonna make it, regardless if I do. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
for me, it's like I just want people to recognize like how much I spent on this and how passionate I am about it, and like the longevity that I'm ready to commit to is for life. So if you see what I got and you trust in it, then I'm gonna give you this for life. But that's only if people trust it, you know.
Wow.
And the message that I give to people is the shit that I tell myself. So making my music isn't just for me; it's for everybody. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And I want you to feel value towards yourself when you listen to my music. You'll get more out of yourself when you listen to what I'm making. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Because it's supposed to empower you to go out and do something for yourself.
Mhm.
When I first met you, you know, you weren't doing this.
No, that's
now
true.
we both out here doing this, and now we linked up. Like
Yeah.
that's dope. You know what I mean?
That's true.
So for people coming up, listening to my music and seeing you doing this radio show, the best thing for us, you know what I mean, is when we see we're pushing people to do things for themselves. And that's when we start creating, and that's when people just, you know, everybody gets something.
Yeah, that's true.
Nå var det helt
So
ærlig.
like if you could do a collab with anyone in the world, who would it be?
Oof.
It's a tough one, I know.
So I'll give you my list.
Okay.
I got like a top 5 list.
You do?
Yeah. And
Okay.
each one of these people I feel like can bring something different out of me.
Okay.
Right. So the first one is Lauryn Hill. If I can bring her back into the music game.
Okay, why?
Why? Yeah, Lauryn Hill, she's a legend, she's a queen. And the way that she just approaches music with her messages, and it's so simple, but it's so melodic, and it's just so warm, and I just love everything about what she brings to the table. It's like a full all-around type of thing. But I would probably bring the Fugees so that I can get Wyclef Jean in it too. That's one. That's
That's
right?
one. Okay.
So second is Kendrick. Obviously,
Yeah.
you guys heard that soundtrack. Like this dude floats above trying to give whatever the people need. He just does what he wants, and everybody ends up wanting it.
Yeah.
Travis for his like dark, you know what I mean? Like, you know, hella like crazy, like he's just intense. Like I just like when he goes into the studio, he's probably like pushing people around and getting all crazy, you know. Frank Ocean for like just Frank Ocean will bring you to a whole other world.
Yeah.
You know, you just zone out when you listening to his music.
Yeah.
So I like to like go on the train or the bus or something and just listen to like.
I feel like you can get high on his music,
Legit,
you know? Yeah.
like just off of the strength of the music.
Yeah.
So it's like, and then probably because I'm from Canada, it's probably Drake, just because it's like, you know, it means a lot to me.
Yeah.
It would mean a lot to me to like, that was like, for me, Drake, like before Take Care era.
Yeah.
If I could work with him then.
Before the Take Care album?
Like right before, yeah.
Yeah.
So like as he's making
That's
Take
true.
Care.
Yeah, because he's kind of changed his music a bit after.
Yeah, but that's natural, you know what I mean? Everybody's gonna go through their paces and everything, but I think it's just the fame always gets to people.
Yeah.
And it's just like, yo, if I could tell him something, it's like, yo, you don't have to do the Caribbean thing too much. Like,
but do you think
I
that?
get it.
But don't you think that you would change in the same way if you were in his position? Like, if you got all the fame and all the money in the world, wouldn't you spend it on like a Hawaii trip or something, like, you know, just like Drake does, or becoming a different person? Because it changes you. It does. If you, but I don't say it does, but it can, and it maybe will. You know.
Well, I feel like I need to be the person that people want to see.
Yeah, but I think that maybe that's what everyone tries to be.
Right.
But you know, certain people fail. I'm not saying that you won't, that you would fail.
Right.
But I'm just saying that it after all these artists we've seen, that's, you know, they built themselves up from the poor thing to becoming a big star, and then it all crashes down. Not because they have something that they never had before, but more because of they get the fame and the money, and, you know, it just drags them, you know.
And I feel like there's some artists that don't, and I think the difference between the two is you got to look at, does that person, before he reached the fame, did that person recognize who he was? Or did that person get famous and then now he's trying to figure out who he truly is? So yeah, like you have people like Kendrick, you know what I mean, that are like, they know exactly who they are. You know what I mean? You can look at, he's not trying to come out here and show you a different perspective on who he is or how he goes about life. Like, his family life is totally private. You know what I mean? And I don't doubt that Drake is too. But when you see Drake going about and just doing these like Caribbean takes, and he's working with all these different artists and he's bringing them in and young guys, and you know what I mean, he's trying to bring all these influences in because he's trying to find out what his sound is. I don't think he's known since Take Care, and I think in these last 4 albums he's been trying to figure it out. Kendrick just keeps coming through on his, I'm like, yo, I really don't even kind of care what you guys think you want, because I'm just going to provide you what I feel like is needed. And I think that that type of energy, that type of way of attacking, you know what I mean, the fame or whatever like that, I don't think fame for me doesn't even like phase me. I don't think it exists, you know what I mean? I don't think it's like a thing. I think if you just get consumed and you look at, you know, there's people that look at streams and people that look at this, and I'm like, okay, I'll talk to you because you're famous, or I'll hang out with this person because she's big, or you know what I mean, I'll go chill with this girl because she got clout. It's like, nah, like I think I've never been, like I said, I've never been the popular kid, but all the popular kids knew me, and all of them wanted to, you know, say what's up, but I never like, I could spend time with everybody.
You've never been like one of them.
Never.
Never.
I mean, I've always spent time with them, but like I can go everywhere. I can be with everyone.
You don't have to be in that circle, you know, like the whole time, you know.
So you don't have.
You can circle out and do your own stuff.
Exactly. So
and be you.
So knowing that I've always been like that, I feel like it won't be a factor for me. Like I won't be like, oh shit, I'm famous now, I can't hit this person up, or I can't hang out at this person's crib and play FIFA, or like, you know what I mean, just post up with my moms, or like, you know what I mean, kick it with, you know, whoever.
Of course.
Like, so
cool. But as much as I want to talk more about this, we have to wrap it up. So this is all we had for you guys today. So make sure to check out Aligo's music, boom boom boom, and his new album coming out.
Yes,
when
it's
is it
gonna be
coming
called
out?
Canvas.
I'm
not, I know that I'm dropping the first single on it February 23rd.
Okay, February 23rd.
That's what I'm gonna tell you.
Thank you so much for being here,
Bless
Aligo.
up, yo.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you for
My name
having
is
me.
Yasmin, and you've listened to Helt Ærlig.
Helt Ærlig.
Å være helt ærlig.